horses. He's a saint. Like, he's so good. And I think, like, she was like, oh my gosh, yeah, he is good. But she was really worried because she was like worried that maybe he's not going to be a good hunt horse because he's like, when something jumps out behind him, she said he like kind of like lurches off and like jumps around and like kind of freaks out. So anyway, that's why we got. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm having way too much fun. What time is it? I was like, so much fun. I was like, okay, like the next time, like you guys, yeah, okay, we can bring a gun because she wants to. In January, she's going to take him to her ranch in Georgia, and they're going to quail hunt. And she said we need to follow, and then she's like, then we need to stop, and then we need to get off, and then like there's going to be gunfire. And I said, perfect, we'll practice gunfire. Let's do it. Like, let's get someone out here shooting while I'm riding in dressage. No pasa nada. Yeah, but like the fox hunting is craziness. Like, I'm just like, oh, I don't know. They keep wanting me to go, and like I'm kind of laughing though because I haven't gone now in like the 3 years that we've been. Like, everyone keeps trying to get me to go, and I'm like, okay, now it's freaking my freak. But like I'm actually considering telling her I'll take this horse because like I like love her horse. Like, so she's going away, so I'm thinking like on Wednesday mornings I'll meet up with the hunt and just I'm just gonna walk, but like yeah, I'll take him. But yeah, like so we'll call it environmental training Wednesdays. And I think we all need it. Like I'm kind of like oh my I'm like ooh I gotta do this with Lucinda. And then the gate will be nothing. The scary gate. Well, he'll be like yeah whatever. That's not scary at all. Like, but I told her because I told you that too. Like one day you're gonna like embrace like his spookiness. You kind of like you're like yeah like come on good energize let's get going. You know what like you don't feel like it, but one day you will be happy about it. Like you'll be like yeah come on. So how are you? How's he? How's he feeling? Okay, good, awesome. He is spoiled, but he's a he good boy. He's a good boy. He's good. He's really good to his mom. He is, even though you feel like sometimes not. So did you were you able to stretch a little bit and warm up a little bit, or where are you? Have. Okay, good. Okay, perfect. Well, let's go ahead and do a little trot and see how he is. Good. So in this time, again, we're always assessing, kind of like the first few strides, like, well, okay, how's he doing? What's he feeling? This is good. So you want to feel like more concerned about yourself, more thinking about your hips, your legs, especially this direction, the whole length of the right side of your body, your self staying over to the right, and feeling like you have I don't know if it's more weight, but are you recording? Yeah. Okay, good. I think you can see it sometimes in the video too that it just looks a bit shorter on your right side. But I don't think that the stirrups unequal. I just think that it's a little bit you have more bend to you draw your right knee up a little bit more and collapse in your right side a little bit more. So even here in the warm up and we never know each day what we're going to do or how we're going to do it, but like for instance right now I'm getting this urge to say put your reins into your left hand and put your right hand up to the sky and really open your rib cage and go over post over to the right slightly and see what happens. Like what does he tell you? What happens? Like how does he feel? Right? And it's really interesting too to try to feel um it's a really cool additive. I saw it. I forgot to send it to you, but on Instagram the other day, putting a saddle on a rail, on a fence rail, a rounded fence rail, and you don't have the horse underneath you, so it's super wobbly. But really interesting about turning, and I sent you the other day about the guy turning the wheel and how the centrifugal force turned him to the one way or turned him to the other way. You have this power in your body. It's so powerful, your midsection. So if we're hiding or short and drawing up one knee over the other, it's super powerful, maybe even in a negative way. So this time while you're warming up and you're, obviously focusing on him, like, what he needs to do at this point in the ride, but be more strong about you. And think of your shoulders and make space in your rib cage. Shoulders inhale up, exhale come down, and think that they're equal and even. And if he dawdles a little bit, it's fine, and just feel that you can find more focus on you. And then now ask him to trot on a little focus on him, and then focus on you. So you kind of teeter totter back and forth between him and you, but really mainly you. Also, the right inside hip still needs to come back more, and try to start to teach yourself even more this week. This week, we're going to be more tough on bringing your belly in. We need it more in all the time. And you have to do it all throughout the day. So you make your lower back rounded. You think of pushing your spine back in the lower back. And keep the belly in, and all day you have to think about this and how you do it without holding your breath or using your main core abdominals to hold you in. No, think of your skin holding you in. Do you feel any difference?
Yeah.
Good.
In myself, I do. Yeah.
Good. Sometimes I told you, I do this too. There's times when I really get really fit and I really feel like, yeah, my core, like everything's really like pulling in, everything's fine. I don't have to think about it. And then there's times when I get really relaxed of, it's my belly's popping out and I have to work really hard to think about getting it back in again. But we don't want you to have tension because of it. So that's why you have to practice it all the time. You have to figure out it's like you have to figure out how to canter for 30 circles without stopping. Well, you're going to have to figure out how to relax and breathe and let go, because you can't literally hold tight and hold your breath for 30 circles. You just can't. Like at some point, something's got to give. And I think a lot of things in life are like this. And feeling that you can do things without that you can do for longevity. How do you figure out how to hold your belly in? Well, you can't squeeze it in and hold your breath, because then you have to breathe. Good. Find more trot now through your post. Good. Your chest is up. This is good. And your elbows seem heavy and to the sides. This is good. And now you can start building more trot. And but don't forget about your body and yourself. Good. Equal. That your heels are literally across parallel to the ground from each other. Your knees, the same. Your hips, the same. Your elbows, the same. If you were trotting away from me and I took a screenshot, I would want to be able to look at that and say, hey, look, is this straight and straight and straight? Parallel lines. Shoulders down. And breathe. Now you'll ask for more trot. You'll start building more trot. And as you're building the more trot, you're being sneaky and slowly walking your hands up the reins. But the more important is the trot. More important trot. More important. More. Yeah. More. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Good. Good job. Keep. Don't let him go any lower, but I like that he's reaching, but no lower. Almost seems like he really wants to sit in your hands. That's great. But now start focusing more on the hind legs. More reach. More hind legs up, under. Yeah. More. Yeah, good. And again, when you get a little burst of energy, he's not going to feel great because he's going to back off, but you're going to slowly creep your hands just a little bit up the reins every time so that he learns that every time you go, oh, come on, you're going to, but you're going to grab those reins a little bit more. Like he's going to know he's coming. Good. Now the serpentine. Don't lose the rhythm and don't let him down any longer. Yeah. Don't raise up and forward with your right chest and hip. Yeah, that's that hind leg being lazy. Come on. Tap, 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 tap. Come on, come on. He's not enough on his hind legs. He's not enough. Do the serpentine again. He's not off the forehand enough. He has to be back more on the hind legs more. Don't pull your left shoulder too much back there. Be careful. He's your right self that needs to always stay back. More, and more trot, more trot. Keep yourself belly in, right self back, right self back, right self back, more trot, right self back, more trot. Hat. Touch your elbows on your belt at the same place on equal sides and then relax them away. Check that both elbows are in the same place. More trot, down the long side. Good. Breathe, and then we need more. Diagonal, change the direction. You've got to pop the wheelie. Pretend like you're on a bicycle and you got to get all that weight on the back. Pop the wheelie so he stays back and then push those bicycle pedals. Pop, 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 pop. Come on. We need more. We need more. Come on. Hot. And when he does any kind of weird stuff like that, bam, quickly with the hind leg. Yes, good. And then you marinate. If everything's okay, you just kind of marinate there. Good. Come. Yes, that's fine. Kind of go. Yay, whatever. Go. Come on. Keep your hands down near the strap so you don't make a mistake of pulling by accident for your balance. Push your hands forward in the rhythm. Let's go. Come on, keep going. Can you feel both reins or do you feel one rein more than the other?
I feel nothing. I feel his head jogging up and down.
More canter. Don't fall off to the outside. Let his head go everywhere and you focus on his hind legs now. He is sleeping. Let his head go so at least something happens right now. That's the compromise. More hind legs. Come on. Hands forward. Let him move himself. Yes. More hind legs. More. Good. Don't let your hands be the reason why, for this second, why he gets stuck. No, I'm not going to do that. Right shoulder down and back. Right hip down. More canter. The diagonal, change the direction. Trotting at X with big trot. Change the direction, and by the next corner, canter. Go. You have an opportunity after every canter transition down to trot. You have an opportunity to hey, come on. Big canter, let's go. Figure out. Analyze your body. Are you streamlining your energy? Make sure that everything you're doing is counting for something. It's not just wasting the energy. Don't waste away your energy. Keep everything good. Keep your right self back, your outside self back on this way, and more canter. Build the canter. More. Bum. Come on. Good job. I want more. I need more. Tickle him. Come. Good. And give your hands forward for a second. And this timing, you can say, hey, you're not going to use my hands as an excuse, mister. No. Come on. Hands forward when you kick just a hair. So you don't pull back by accident. Your balance has to be so good with the horse that you're not hanging back by accident. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Good job. Breathe. Very good. Keep going. Diagonal. Trotting at X, and this is the opportunity to kind of creep up the reins, and you do not let him back off when he gets to the trot. Come on. I want him to be like scared. I always joke saying something's gonna nip at his hocks. There's a lion back there. Grabbing at his hocks. Get him, scoot him out of there. Hey. More. When you start to feel both reins because the trot's getting good, you tell me. Come on. Keep shortening the reins. That's the trick. He doesn't realize you're doing it because you're pouring on the pressure. You're getting the hind legs going, getting his back. You're slowly creeping the rein. Nothing is slowing down. No. Get out there. Shorten the reins. Lift him up. No backing off. No backing off. No backing off. Breathe. Shoulders. Elbows. Take up the slack. Come on. Minimally here, eh? This is a good trot. No longer. Come on. Come on. Tap him up on top of his croup, up on his bum with the whip. The whip goes up and then pick down. Tick. Good. Make more contact. Shorten the reins. Tell me when you feel both reins have a contact. Yeah. There? Yeah, good. Don't back off. Tell him he's good, but don't back off. Say, good boy. Good boy. Yeah, this is what you need. This is right. And it should be a little easier for you. Yes. Come on. Don't let him get too long in front. Good. And walk. Good job. Really good job. Yay, you. Make your watch stop and start again so that